In that moment, I mean, that once you realize basically your leg's been blown off, right? Like, what's your thought process? Are you thinking, man, it's over, or like, or this is it for me entirely? This is it for my career. This is like, or I need help, and bring the morphine that that you soon learn that
Yeah.
morphine was not for you.
Yeah. No, as I was laying there, I remember, the guy that was on my team, as he was on the radio, like, hey, we got, Ryan hit an IED, got a man down, and all that other stuff. Because the very first thing you do is security. You have to get security up before life saving anything. I know that may sound weird to some of the viewers, but your buddy can be bleeding out. But if guys are getting hit all around you, then you're not doing them any good. Security has to be up. Well, he knew that I had wandered into an uncleared area, and there was IEDs. Where there's one, there's 5 or 3 or 10, who knows? But he's like, hey, Ryan, hang in there, stay awake, yelling at me and whatnot like that. Stay awake.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, guys are starting to move from where they were at in their position because we were spread out all over the village. Yep. They're starting to move back. Now it's like, oh shit, we got IEDs in the area. So we need to retrace our steps back. We need to get to this point. We need to clear up the Ryan. We need to, all that stuff that has to, come in. Oh, by the way, we have ICOM chatter that the Taliban are going to put in an ambush on us. Okay, and everything that works into that. And so I'm laying there, and I remember, I'm like, my team can't get to me. And it was a very helpless feeling. And I kept trying to put my tourniquet on, but I couldn't. I was like, what is going on, man? Like, I just don't have the strength. And so I remember I laid back one time and I looked over, and all the chaos was in slow motion. Dudes were running here. You could see guys pointing, getting security up and everything like that. And I can hear everyone down this long hallway, as the echoes. But I laid my head back and I was like, I'm going to die here today. And I knew I was. And so my mind, it was one of the craziest times in my life when I actually knew, like, I'll die here today. Like, this is it. And I don't know why, I just, because well, number one, I'm not a doctor, so I can't look down on my leg and be like, oh, that's just a fill in the blanks. No, tons of pain, and I see red stuff everywhere, which is meat and blood and all this other stuff. And yeah, and my team can't get to me. And so, yeah, I did. I was like, man, I'm going to die here today. And it did. It was hard. It was very hard. But it's also very, there's probably some people maybe listening that will understand what I'm talking about, but it's a very sobering moment in your life when you know you're going to die. It's like, I will die. And it's hard to explain, but it's just like, it's just weird, like, emotional, regret filled, kind of like pain, like, man, I wish I would have done this, or I didn't do this, or I wish I could go back and unsay this, or something. Like, all this shit just hits you, and you're just like, damn, wow, I wish, and then obviously, I kind of here, so I made it, but but yeah, it was crazy. I actually thought, like, yeah, I'm gonna die here today.